So let's just jump right back in where we left off yesterday. I have not done any play off stream since yesterday, since again, I had a pretty busy day at work. So I'm going to go around and either do the main scenario or do another side quest. Yeah, I thought we had another side quest that popped up. So it looks like we have one more. So I guess we'll go do that one first. We'll go take care of that before we go to Roslith, because that area was a new area, which probably means there's going to be a dungeon and a bit of fighting and stuff like that going on. You made 30 minutes of story progress and 3 hours of side quest into hunts, so it wasn't very productive. Well, that's kind of the fun part, though. You know, when you kind of get into some of the side quest stuff and really, you know, start to maximize... Oh, shit, I went the wrong way. Maximize the capabilities of your character and all that good stuff. Shane, about how far behind am I from you at this point, do you think?
What's for supper tonight, do you think?
Okay, 2D maps and 3D games has got to go, but at least there's a treasure chest up here, so it wasn't a total waste. Let's see, I gotta go. Is the exit over here? 2 major story beats behind. Okay, maybe I can catch up. We'll see. I doubt it. I feel like a story beat is like 3 hours long. So I'm lucky if I get one of those tonight. Because here I am getting distracted by a side quest of my own. But the side quests with the plus signs, we know those unlock things, so those are important. You could say how many dungeons behind. It's not that important. I just kind of like a general curiosity, because I know you've been playing a lot. You had a whole day on me because my birthday. And I think you played a lot yesterday, too, except you had rating, right?
We might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands.
How intimate and how knowledgeable.
The duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
Ooh, I wonder if this is something that like increases the potency of your potion or something.
Shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer.
Aw, Shane. You always have New Game Plus, or Final Fantasy Plus, whatever it's called in this game.
Lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
No, I think I'll drop everything and go do what you need, because you're telling me you're going to unlock something, so...
Tell me of these morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
All right, well, we should be able to. We shouldn't have to run around. We should be able to just right from here port to wherever this quest is, which looks like this is the closest place to go. I love that the map just shows you that. Love the super fast loading times. You don't even get a now rowboating thing in the corner. It just zips you right to where we're going. So it looks like we're headed over here. So we're going to need to kind of go around. So I think this is going to be a chocobo run, but we'll see.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
I feel bad that I'm skipping all the flavor dialogue, but It would take me twice as long to get through this game. It's the type of thing where I would admire it more off stream.
Ready, go?
Oop. Sorry. All right, let's try that again. All right, here we go. Level 19s. I don't have time for you. Oh, shit. I might have to go around you, though. You know what would be lovely? Would be a compass on the main screen. Oh, I guess this way works. This is the way I was planning on going, but it'll work.
Marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if
26. Now we're talking.
Be safe.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I definitely noticed that things don't level scale like I had thought originally.
Over here. This one. Over here. Garuda.
I think just the beginning of the game was so linear, like not in a bad way, just trying to like set up the story and everything. Everything was so linear that
The size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin.
everything felt like it was level scaling, you know what I mean?
Attracted to the flowers, though.
I forgot my tornado is not very fast at recharging, so I can't really use that right now. Oop. Oh shit. Damn it. My Garuda attached to the wrong thing, so I couldn't do my takedown move. Oops. Ouch.
Nice try.
Get him. Over here.
There we go. Hooray. Morgan Beards. Oh, so this is just one of 3.
These are our Morgan beards.
Okay, they're all right here.
Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can.
I thought we'd have to, like,
There's something familiar
Run
about
around.
this end. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had
okay,
my fill
easy
of
enough,
goblins.
but of course I want the treasure chest before we go. Bonk. All right, off to the hideaway to turn this in. All right. Now we just have to do the hardest part, which is remembering how to get back to where that quest place was.
Take care, Clive.
Also, I want to check real quick and just make sure. I don't remember if I've checked this lately since I've been getting some new items. Oh yeah, look at that. A platinum sword +1 is actually stronger than what I'm rocking right now. I have the items for it. Shoot, why not?
No scratches, all right?
Platinum build is less HP, slightly higher defense. I can go without for right now. And then nothing here is as good. Oh, these Drake Slayers, but I don't have the gelatinous mass. I think it looks like it's a hunt mod for that.
Fine.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
You sent me on a quest, remember?
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels.
What is it? What is
I need
it?
only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
The little clanking around of glasses actually vibrates just barely on the controller, that kind of haptic vibration.
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
So yeah, it sounds like what I suspected it would be, which is increased potion effectiveness. Necessary for increasing consumable potency. Do I have to actually use it? Oh no, it's just automatic. There we go. Well, that would be really important if I wasn't getting some dodge assist there. Hey Mish, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Potions and high potions now restore more HP while the others last longer. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Hooray. We'll take it. All right, and with that, we will go back to the main story.
Blackthorn could fix it, certainly.
Oh, wait, why am I running around? I just would port over to the area. I for some reason, I was running over to the Moogle board. Hello? All right. Off we go, then. Oh, I was also thinking in the back of my head I should spend the Renome points because I think I have enough to get the next step, but it's not urgent. I'll do that when we go back.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
Not the chocobo dolly.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yikes.
I thought I was ready for this, but
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
this isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Ooh, protect. Some opponents are cast protect spells to raise a defensive barrier that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging a protected target, avoid using your sword and use magic to dispel the barrier. Oh, okay, so we don't... Sometimes we don't fling magic enough.
Punishment.
Really? I feel like this is just gonna be annoying. Well, it's still where he grew up, Shane, so it's probably a little weird. Isn't it? Like, isn't that why they're trying to go back here?
I yield! I yield! Look what we have here. Gentlemen! You won't escape!
I like that I caught something in midair. That's funny. this way, right? Yeah.
Cut them down! With me, men! For the Emperor! Out of our way! This one!
Not this again. Oh, I can use this. You want magic? I got magic. The poor dog's flying around everywhere. Congrats on beating the A rank hunts. Anything to not progress the main scenario, right? You gotta get that full 70-hour complete content value. If these guys use protect, I bet. Oh shit, that guy actually interrupted me. I gotta be faster. I was like, did I die? What happened? All right.
Too slow. This one.
Oh, this guy's like a higher level one. No wonder.
Nice try. Nice try.
What's he doing?
This one.
There we go. Where's the exit? Up this ladder? Okay, yep. Well, 100 gil's better than 2 gil, and 4 gil, which we've seen in some treasure sparklies. I like, too, that at least it uses the potion besides just throwing it in the trash.
Or die. This one.
Oh yeah, and you don't use the automatic dog either, do you, Shane? Oh, is it this gate? No, it's over here.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
No helper accessories. Okay. Show off. How are we doing on ability points, by the way? I need to spend some. 750, and probably still not enough. Unless there's like a ability I want to upgrade, I use a bit. You know, this one I use quite a bit, so why not? Oop. Okay.
He's here! Remember, get him! We take him alive! All yours, Torvald! Attack! Over here!
I like that my limit break at least still eats through those. Oh, who the fuck is casting those protects? Is it you? No, it's these fuckers in the back. Why don't you try that, being stuck in a tornado?
Set her loose!
Oh, God.
They have a curl.
Doggy versus kitty.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Over here! This one. Too slow. Over here! Nice try.
God damn it. I said that because he jumped away right as I went into my Garuda move. I was trying to increase his stagger a little bit.
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes.
Nice try.
It's down.
Then let's make this count. This one.
There we go. That tornado's, you can't see through it, but it's really good for staggering them. Nice. Ooh, is that a level up? Nope, just shy of a level up.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid.
Oh boy.
Or should I say Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
Oh, I'm sure
I'm
he's...
so glad you accepted
do
my
that.
invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations.
Hey, Itachiato.
Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
No, prepare to die.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Fuck.
Now, on to the festivities.
Oh, good doggy. Good doggy.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Do you get to play as him? Because that would be kind of a fun little twist.
Headsman! Where do you want me? You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Pig.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Yeah. Good job.
Gav! Shh.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
We'll kill them all. It's fine.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
to get to the courtyard.
I mean, I can still look around for treasure. I'm not in that big a hurry. See, somebody left a sparkly right down here in the prison. Who does that? Game developers, that's who.
Don't you let her die.
I mean, in most circumstances, I would be like, they're not gonna kill her. Like this game's story, you know. But then I'm like, literally everybody has died in this game. So honestly, anything's possible. I think it would be fucked up, but would it be the first fucked up thing that's happened in this game? Probably not. Good doggy. What's that move? What in the world? Is your dog a dominant too? That's kind of rad, if so.
Can you stand?
It's super effective. I wonder if maybe he's Carbuncle. I don't know.
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tired.
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
Fenrir. Oh, I actually didn't mean to open with Tornado, but like, I'll take it.
Just did. Later. Everyone, with me. That includes you two.
There we go.
Where did this lot come from?
Still fight.
I can try.
Nice try.
Not if you fuckers are gonna cast Protect on this guy. Fuck that.
Nice try.
Hooray! Death, destruction.
Still breathing, are you?
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Right?
Let them come.
Shit. Keep trying to use a move that's not ready yet. Dang it. Okay, let's try that again. Yay, one down.
Nice try.
mean, I guess I could use my limit break, but this thing's almost dead, so yep. So much for that. Yay. Da, 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 da. And a level up. 29. Where were you at, Shane? 36? I guess that's about how far I have to go, huh? 7 more levels? Of course, I imagine you don't skip any side quests. You probably do them all as they pop
For now,
up.
but I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Of course you do. I know
Go
you're
on.
saying.
If they come again,
Is
we'll
anyone
hold
going to
them back.
explain what happened to Torgal?
All right. But be careful.
He's got to be like a Fenrir or something. Like the way he howled was very like Lunar Moon type of thing. Does it?
Don't worry about us. Go.
Bark. All right then.
I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand. Kupka.
You're late. Trouble on the way.
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom.
How far am I in this, Tacciato? Hard to say because I don't like. You don't really get a percentage in your save files. You can just kind of guess based on the PlayStation.
I see no
But I feel
throne
like
to
I've been streaming
defend.
like, I don't know, 20 hours? Maybe? Maybe less than that. Maybe more like 18.
Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you
Actually,
want.
I know a good way to
Sid's
tell you.
head in a box.
A good way to tell you where I'm at would be if I go into the PlayStation screen here and I go into trophies. You can see that, oh, it only shows me the hidden ones here. Or does it? Maybe I can do it here. Yeah, silver or platinum. Because I think you can see, there's a way you can sort the list. You can see how many hidden story trophies you have. So maybe if I go... Yeah, the home screen over there, see in the bottom right, it says 51%, but I don't know if I always believe that because as we were seeing on a stream the other night, Stranger of Paradise, which I finished on stream, says 43%. So, I mean, maybe because I beat it in an easier mode or something, but yeah, it was a little weird.
Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
Ooh.
Unfortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong.
Well, I mean, he kind of did just say that, Shane, in a way.
I shall have my revenge.
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed?
Tell him.
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kuka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
Oof. We hate it when our opponent gets the first attack. I hope this means I get to absorb his power soon, but I feel like it's not this easy. Like, surely we have another one of those battles where it's like Ifrit versus Titan. I don't feel like I get his ability this easy.
Nice try.
I would be very... Ooh, you know what's fucked up? You know what's super fucked up? Using her power on him. Hee.
Too slow. Nice try.
There we go. Oh, shit. Cinematic clash.
You will die by my hand, Crossfit. My hatred for you is unending. Unyielding. Let this palace be your grave!
What?
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, shit.
Pretty much. That little smoke screen totally masked a quick loading time. But it worked. You throw a rock at me?
The world has chosen. I am in my element.
Whatever. hell's this pile driver stuff?
Let's try. Too slow.
Again, I think I need to use Benedicta's abilities against you. Because I love irony. Oh, cool. He does like landslide like Titan 14. Come on. Stagger. That? Is he getting bigger? Yeah, he can only like use the powers. He can't like fully turn into Garuda. He can turn into Ifrit, though. Staggered. Almost there. Hooray. I still feel like it's not that easy. Ooh, we got the Earth Shard, though. Maybe we use that to get an even better sword from what we have. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. 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 Wow. Oh, he can still turn. He can still do like rock hands though. Come on.
Son of a whore!
Oh, I guess I am gonna get his powers. But Benedicta still turned into Garuda after the fact, so I still feel like something more epic's coming.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Not him pounding the ground with his.
Oh, wow.
I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
What?
Wait!
Another time, Mythos.
Stumpy's gonna get a bionic arm, and it's not gonna be cute. He's gonna be like fucking Jax
all of
in
them?
Mortal Kombat.
I think so.
Well, load of scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
Uh-oh. Phew.
You missed one.
We were worried.
Again,
So was
everybody's just splattered in blood. Just like they've been at a showing of Evil Dead the play in the front row. Like it's just everybody's just covered.
I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we
I'm
thought
waiting
we
for my
were
trophy,
shot of
Shane.
Titans lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kupka away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away.
I'm gonna need what's her name? Vanessa the Scholar? Is that her name? I'm gonna need her to draw this on a
So
map
what do
for
we
me.
do?
Vivian. That's close as a V word.
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. Alright. Well, give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Oh, okay, there's my trophy. Fair enough. Okay. Well, I literally have no choice but to go back to the base.
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall
What
into
tomorrow
Hugo's.
is? The 29th?
Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell
Okay.
are those royalists doing?
Who cares?
I was
Let's talk
wondering
about food I
that
can't
on the way
have.
home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Torms
The lawsman. About what?
about your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Torms will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses.
You know what
but if
sucks
it
is I
costs
can't go
him
through
what
any
it costs
drive-thrus
you,
right now because my car has a fucking
Right.
flat tire. And I just
Let me
discovered
know
it
if you
last
learn
night because I
anything.
haven't really driven anywhere
Will
since
do.
Saturday.
And you do the same, eh?
So my car has a super flat tire, so now I have to figure out. I mean, I have,
Jill.
what they have out here, AAA, to
Listen to
just
Taya.
come
I will.
fix it for me, I guess. But it's in my
Thank you.
garage. I'm not even sure I can get the car out of my garage, but I'm sure they have ways of figuring it out. It's just annoying. I don't know how to change a tire. All right, yay, we got Titan. That's cool. And then Titanic block. Okay, so that's like, oh no, square will do a devastating counter. Okay, good to know. So does that mean I have 4 abilities now? Or do I have to pick 3? It looks like I pick 3. How would I set these abilities? It's been so... Oh, gear and icon. That's how you do it. Hello. There we go. Okay. So I don't think Ramu has been particularly useful as the other two, so I'm going to sub that out for Titan, to be quite honest. And then I'll probably need to spend abilities. I'm not sure I have a ton of points, but... Let's see. Only 120 points for Raging Fists. That looks fun. That's a bunch of high-speed punches. What are the other things I have? Punch forward. This winds... Oh, this was in the demo. I love this ability. The wind-up was great. I actually don't think I'll need the block, to be honest. Upheaval. That might be pretty good, too. But I think I'm going to take the wind-up and the Raging Fists. Sounds good to me. Oh, look! 666 points. It's a sign. All right, let's do Raging Fists twice. Okay, and we're gonna, oops. We're gonna not know what buttons we're pushing because we don't know what we're doing. And we'll do Wind Up and Raging Fists. Perfect. Pride Month. Perfect. If you can perfect block with circle, you follow up with like 4 really strong attacks in succession. All right, do we unlock a whole lot new quests? I don't even remember how many side quests we had before, but we probably have a bunch of new ones now. Yeah. All right, I guess we'll just keep seeing what the main story unlocks.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's did what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Cursebreakers and their other friends in the West, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned? Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassing, uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears.
Do they treat female characters
As
okay
ever,
in
your
this?
exuberance is a breath of fresh air.
I feel
Which
that might be
successfully
better
scattered the
answered by a woman
painstakingly
playing through this game.
assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take
I-
that as a compliment.
Especially with what they did to one of the earlier characters, I can see where that might be an
Well,
issue.
Clive, you heard the professor.
Um,
So, I'll meet you in the
I think
storeroom
they
when you're
tried to give Jill, I think they tried to give Jill like a really good arc there in the last
Breath of fresh
sequence,
air.
but I wonder how many people got that far.
Tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you.
Yeah,
were
the
paid.
Garuda fight was weird, and
Little.
it was weird where they were going with that after just to write her out.
I wonder what
I thought
Mid's
that was
plotting.
odd. So I think there might be a lot of that feedback based on what happened with that character, to be honest. And I also don't think, like, there's this weird hint of romance between Jill and Clive, and I actually kind of wish they hadn't done that. And it's not a, like, Clive cross Sid thing. I mean, it could always be that if you want, but I think just, like, I think it's okay for the male and female leads in a Final Fantasy game to, like, not be into each other. Like, let them be, like, a brother
took
and
your
sister
time?
type relationship, like,
I'm a
truly,
busy
and
man,
not
mate.
that there's weird
to the point
romantic
then.
tension there. I
won't
think
turn
that's
the
how they
room
could
down there
fix
into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's
fix
place.
Jill.
Mid.
Yeah, I
You've
agree.
only
I
just
think a
come
brother-sister
back.
dynamic would have been far more
And
interesting than where they
I've been
where they
thinking
got
about
taken
it for
it.
a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start?
Interesting.
Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
Am I?
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
God, I can hear people already firing off fireworks outside. This time of year is awful. And I say that because I have cats, and then the cats go wild because they hear the fireworks. And it's just... Give it a rest.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have
I
a
turn on
commission
my
for you.
AC.
From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And mids, no doubt.
Okay, but also, like,
Back, are ya?
because I got that Earthstone or whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought. I can make an even better sword.
Should last you a good while.
I guess this is pretty strong too. Oh, that's made from the coral, so sure, we'll do that too.
Not bad, if I do say so
And
myself.
then... Okay,
Anything
nothing
else?
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Okay, yeah, it's this way. Looks like I go down here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's like now there.
Do with a good oil in this, could?
Should be enough to keep. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch 'em, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
All right, Martha's Rest it is then. Oops, different button.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No
I was
idea
gonna say, what is this
mind.
all leading to?
This is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look from there then.
Okay, is there like a thing I should port to near there? Nope, looks like I just need to travel up there.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
right.
Shane, do you still stop and kill all the low-level mobs, even though they're probably not worth anything? Am I going the right way? Oh yeah, I can get through here. Only when you get to a new area. Gotcha. Yeah, people people need to realize everybody plays at different speeds. Like I can't stand it when people do that.
Martha said I might find you here.
Like, I really try to go out of my way to warn, like, spoiler. Well, I wouldn't post on Twitter. Or if I posted anywhere, it would be like Mastodon, where you could do a content warning and say like spoiler under this massive FFXIV spoiler. You know.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
This shouldn't take long.
At least these are about the right level. Oh yeah, I have Titan now.
This one.
Oh, that's the one I'm supposed to charge. So that's just like the Garuda attack, basically. So what is he? So his circle is like just a punch. Good night, Mish. Thanks for being here.
This one.
Nice. That's such a good move. Ooh. Okay. Oh, the timing window increases when you upgrade that? That's probably really useful. Hooray. XP, loot, other stuff. Hey, I'm going to take a quick AFK break real quick, okay? Because I'm going to run downstairs and get a drink and bio and all that. I would recommend you all do the same. I'm going to just run some quick ads while I'm AFK just because I can reset and get rid of the pre-roll ads. But I'll be right back in about 3 minutes. Thank you so much for being here and watching some Final Fantasy 16 with me tonight. We will be back. Okay, I'm making my way back. Okay, sorry if that was a little bit longer than I'd anticipated, but I'm one of those weirdos that likes to drink decaf as like a dessert to you know, in the evening, slow down the evening, so I made myself a cup of decaf. When you get back to the hideaway, I need you to become a conspiracy theorist with me, okay? I'm curious what that's all about.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, there's that little black mage scarecrow that I've seen around social media, and I think you mentioned that once when we were chatting, Shane.
The Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
All right, then back I go. Except here's that scarecrow I was talking about. See, it's like a little black mage with a hat. Cute idea. All right. Yeah, right. There's all sorts of cute hidden little references in this. All right, Shane, what's your conspiracy?
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Actually, quickly, let's check in on the renowned vendor.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Oh, damn it.
Come
Still
again.
short. All right.
May have more for you.
Go to Vivian's and look at the left side section. You mean like in here?
Ah, my favorite pupil. Allow me to educate you.
All right. What am I looking at here? Yeah, look at all the dead people. Gray, yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah. Why isn't Tyler gray? Wade confirmed he died. Where the hell is he even at? He's at the top. Oh, there he is. He was swallowed by the flames of the rampaging phoenix. Well, a lot of people that were swallowed by the phoenix didn't. That's an interesting thought. Spoiler alert. I'm just kidding. It's interesting. Well, maybe we'll see him again. Who knows?
Very good.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about? Haven't you heard?
Maybe he has something to do with the group that's running around with Joshua.
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
That was a interesting little side quest. Okay, now we have enough renown.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh, I guess it was kind of an inflating time mechanic to let Jill have rest. I mean, it would make sense, Shane. That's the only kind of group he could be with.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
I should also just make sure real quick, because it did unlock new side quests, just none of them have plus signs, right? Doesn't appear so.
White as a sheet when we
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Hey, I got one right.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And
we love a
regarding
dog
your
that answers
original
questions.
concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Phrasing.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shan't be a moment.
I love in these little cut sequences that the controller vibrates ever so slightly, just to accent the little pounding noises you hear. Meanwhile, ...
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
So this must unlock like a new area or something?
I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Not yet. Maybe later. All right. Time for a history lesson.
I
think I'll wait till mid's away to take it.
Finding my way around this place.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Let's go to the map.
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Figured it out yet?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Yeah, there's something odd about that one.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan,
It is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
How convenient we had this flower sitting on a silver platter back.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
Almost like he wants to say, fuck all y'all.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
That's right. We need a map. We need the map session. Oh yeah.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Not mine, but yours.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
I wasn't expecting the uncle to be a potential party member
my
here.
Boy. Time waits for no man.
He's wearing blue. Shane, is he a blue mage? Just kidding. I know I got enough renown points from turning in that last quest to get...
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are
There
a
we
generous
go.
lot.
Ooh, we get an orchestration with that. Fun.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Maybe by your Stormblood trailer logic. I mean...
Otto.
Blue Mage
Kupka's at
did
Drake's
eventually
Fang.
show up.
I'll be looking before sunset.
Last patch.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there
My
to
mind
destroy
is
the Mother
just
Crystal.
cutting edge.
All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
So I guess Jill is just gonna chill out and rest for a while. I guess she's earned a break.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Ooh, a new area. Oh, I think they showed this one in one of the previews.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Well, the music here is pretty good, Shane.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Let's see what level the monsters are here. Oh, I love the chocobo prints in the sand.
Dune, beyond the ruins.
Okay, what level are these things? I just want to make sure I'm not like super under leveled by skipping some of the side quests. 28. Okay, that's right around the level I'm at, right?
Soil and stone! Over here! Kill! Over here! Stay down!
What's he doing?
Standard shots!
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
Let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born.
So what kind of...
You were so eager to be there.
Ooh, yay, level up. See? Now I'm up to 30.
Your brother arrived, but you whipped your chocobo too hard.
Your
on the
level
journey
plus
home
3-ish and
fell from the
enemies
saddle.
are still no problem. That's good to know.
I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Yeah, I'm intentionally not using the chocobo right now. This is a new area. Sparkles. 10 gil. Woo! I'm rich.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
But this is like literally a little outpost on the way. Are these chocobos like attackable ones, or they're just flare? Okay. They don't actually aggro.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
I like how he doesn't totally listen to your uncle, but one little flick of the head from you and he's off to go stay out of trouble.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and
Oh,
honey.
I hope it's not made out of chocobos.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Hey, girl. Ooh, the plot thickens if he goes in this place too. That Joshua's little helper? I think it is.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Oh, so she's gonna see them. Or Clive's gonna recognize them.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, well,
Never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Oh, we're about to make a racket.
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Literally me before having to go out and do something. Wait, let me finish eating.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
It's the outlaw. Take it.
There's just something very gratifying about using like Titan's ability. It's so good. One of them's still alive. We're gonna need a mop and a place to hide some bodies.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Yeah, the experience being the pretzels. Yep. I don't think they were in. I'm trying to think if they were in another Final Fantasy game. Weren't they in 12? I could be wrong.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
Why is he in so much pain? What did he do?
Clive?
He's just so feminine and fragile. So he's very delicate. He's a delicate creature. He so desperately does not want to really be found by Clive.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends
get
turn
'em.
up.
Oh, we actually got another obelisk there too. Okay. I was just seeing if there's any like actual store. Oh, cutscene. I was just seeing if there's any actual like stores in that area.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
It's like a low-flying plane out there. Something I hear like a huge rumble.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime
Hi,
soon.
boys. What are you doing?
Well, it's not like we've got a
Just
reason
hanging out?
to. Why, with this emergency,
Okay.
is they've shut down the whole
Just
mine
checking.
for it.
Oops, I missed one. I literally got too distracted. Oh no.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Well, this is awkward. Oh, there is a shop here. How about that?
Anything I can interest you in?
Oh, I already have one of those. Don't need one of those. Don't need one of those.
Thank you for your custom.
It's the Pride Parade, kinda. Okay, if I go away, okay. How does it light up again? Okay, over there by the trees for no particular reason. The guy on the pier? Aha.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Sweet incense. What wax candle?
Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
But this doesn't seem that
Only as
easy.
far as I think he trusts.
Let's see what happens.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our
Oh
business.
no, not having to kill the shirtless man. Oh, it's Pride Month. Give me a break. Fine. Wow, and he's a... I just want to point out he's a back valley bruiser. Or a back alley bruiser, excuse me. Just, I just felt that name was kind of a choice. Oh, good. The himbos aren't dead, they're still breathing.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furter?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Kneaded to a silken soft.
Take a sniff, good sir.
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss. Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think
Who's
is
this
a
queen?
merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Yeah, he's pretty fabulous, isn't he? It looked like for a second I had to talk to the chocobo, which kind of cracked me up.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the grill. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
What can I do for you,
The
soldier?
water's pretty.
Need that sword polishing?
Oh!
I'm not a soldier.
Phrasing.
Then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered.
Do
Don't
you
want to
know?
be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Do I have to, like, crawl in through the window or something? Where is the destination? This direction. Oh, cutscene.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
He's trying to buy his way out of it. Seems like it.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Let me treat you.
Of course.
I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Alright, so we're going back out into an open area. Oh, whoops. God damn it. I went to a dead end.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal trees.
How are we doing on... one thing I just realized, I haven't saved in quite a while. Everything's still accessible. Oop, not this one. The world map, right? So we can still go back and do stuff. Yeah, right. I rely on that autosave as well. You know what, folks? I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for the night, just because since I worked long hours today, I kind of need a little bit of a screen break. So I'm going to stop here, but thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back to continue the adventures tomorrow. I'm just not sure if it'll be right after work or if it'll be later. But in the meantime, stick with me. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, Tachiato. Thank you, Dark Tetsuya. Thank you, everybody who's watching. And if you missed anything, I have everything archived on YouTube if you want to go see it. So there is that. All right.